Battles are won before the war. Hey everybody, today I'm going to share with you learn from mistakes, why it is so important in today's world. Like, we are constantly learning from so many different places. Like, we are having so many mentors, we read so many books, we go to so many different events, and like we are overwhelmed with so much of information. It's good that like we are learning all those things. At the end of the day, as Warren Buffett the great said, you can't learn from Google. Like, experience is something which you have to get it on your own. Hey everybody, Akshay Rajsheakaran here. In this video I'll tell you why it is so important for you to form your own principles. See, it doesn't matter who you follow, who you listen to. Like, you can listen to someone who speaks your same language, you can be from the same country, same place, like you can relate with so many different things, but at the end of the day everybody is different. Just remember this hand, right? Like this astrological signs in the hand, everybody's hand is different. The marks, whatever is there in my hand, is like going to be completely different than what you can see in your hand. Now before the new year gets started, like 2022, right? Like, the most important thing is introspecting ourselves. That is the most important thing. That's what I just wanted to tell you. Introspecting what went well, what didn't go well, and how we can do differently, and what was the biggest learning. And I highly recommend everyone who is watching this, take out a clean sheet of paper, right, and write down like 10 things, okay? 10 things what went well this year in 2021. What are the 10 things you think like you have done the mistake, and what are the 10 things like which you can make it like still better, something unique, like something if you would have done, you would have got amazing results. Because see, at the end of the day, it's not about what we consume, what we take action. It's like introspecting ourselves. What have we done, what we can do differently, and how we can reach our goals much faster. If you understand these three things and figure out what mistakes you have done, see, at the end of the day, even Warren Buffett tells this, even Albert Einstein tells the same thing. Doing the mistake once is like okay, but if you are repeating the same mistake again and again, that is called foolishness. If you are not doing any mistakes, you are not growing. That is the first principle, okay? The second thing is repeating the same mistake again and again is like foolishness. And that's why it is so important, because we get lost, right? Even I have seen when I got started in my journey, whatever mistakes I was doing in 2019, I repeated the same mistake in 2020 as well, right? And I right now became aware. I have seen so many people waste their so many months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months after learning something. They try to do the same mistakes afterwards. Okay, they get this idea, okay, I have to focus on this, I have to laser focus on this, I must not get deviated, right? Writing the principles, everything, write down, take a sheet of paper, go alone, okay? Nowadays, like we spend so much time in social media, all these things. Go alone, sit in a place where there is quiet place, or like sit like below the tree, right, somewhere where there is zero distractions. Just ask yourself, talk to yourself, what you have achieved, where you want to go, what is the goal, redefine it, exactly where you want to go, and write down everything, because when you write down, it becomes easy that like you will be able to achieve it. And doing this exercise, it will take you hardly like 1 hour, okay, but it is going to be worth so much, because it is going to pay you dividends for your rest of your life. And that's why it is so important for you to introspect before you set new goals for like 2022. I have to do this, I have to achieve this, I have to buy this, I want to have this many customers, all those things. Introspect and review whatever you have done until now, and how you can not do the mistakes, and write it down. And once after you have written all the things, like 20 or 30 principles, then what you can do is like write down in an A4 sheet paper or something, and like you can stick it on your wall, right? Like stick it on your wall, or like your desk, wherever you're working, so that like you're constantly aware of these mistakes. Because see, what happens is, as we humans, we try to do the same mistakes again and again, right? Unless someone like a force is like stopping us and telling us, hey, you are doing this mistake, you are doing this mistake. And that's why I highly recommend you to write down everything, like whatever mistakes you're trying to do, so that be aware of that and don't repeat it, right? I hope this one helps. Let me know what was your biggest takeaway. Thank you so much. Akshay Rajsheakaran here. Have a great day. Bye bye.